back to tabletop. I'm going to place the hands underneath the shoulders. Again, knees hip width apart, underneath the hips. And this time I'm going to place the toes in. Now, in the next inhale, I want you to hover the knees just a few centimeters off the mat. Really engage the abdominals. We're pushing the belly button back towards the spine, activating, pushing against the mat. Hold here, breathe. Great, exhale down. Maybe bring the shins down if you want to. Let's warm up the wrist here. Let's come forwards and backwards. Back to center, bring the fingertips out towards the side so that the fingers are touching the ground. And let's balance from side to side. Great, come back to center and bring the fingers all the way back towards us, a little bit more intense, and let's come backwards and forwards. Maybe stay back a little bit just to stretch out the wrists. And back forward. Great. Let's do this one more time. Bring the toes in. And as you inhale, lift the knees. Push. 5. Activate. Engage bandhas, pelvic floor. Pushing the belly button back towards the spine. And the throat for that deep breathing. 3. 2. 1, great, release, and maybe just come backwards and forwards again just to release the wrists. Great, come back to center. From here, in the next inhale, extend that right leg all the way to the sky. Now with the left hand, I want you to make sure that the hips are square. Okay, there's a straight line here. Imagine there's a glass of water that you don't want to fall. And then bring that left arm, so opposite arm, all the way forward, opening the chest, gazing forward. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, come all the way back, big circle, flexing that right knee, grab the right foot, push the foot against the hand, open up towards the sky. 5, gaze forward. 4, breathe deep. 3, 2, 1. Slowly open up with control and exhale, come back to center. Great. Let's just release again, maybe coming forwards and backwards, maybe doing small circles. Let's do the opposite side. And the left leg all the way back. Activate. Make sure the hips are square. And then lift that right arm all the way forward. Open the chest. 5. Gaze forward. 4. Breathe deep through the nose. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Big circle all the way back. Grab that left foot, push the foot against the hand, open up towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Slowly open up with control. And exhale, release. From here, let's bring the hips to the heels so the toes are in. All the way back, stretch out the arms forward, place the forehead on the mat. Now feel that lengthening in the spine, feel that stretching in the feet. Now let's visualize a straight line here from the tip of the fingers, all the way to the top of the head, to the shoulders, all the way to the tailbone. Now push the body back with the hands, bring the hips even further back. Inhale, round the spine, come all the way forward, shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, bring the belly button down, hips to heels, all the way back. Inhale, round. Exhale, drop the belly button, lift the chest, hips come back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Come all the way back. Great, and then from here, make sure the hands are grounded. I'm going to come forward to tabletop. Open the hands, level, and then let's go into our first downward facing dog. So lift the hips all the way up to the sky. Again, visualize that straight line from the tip of the fingers to the top of the head, to the shoulders. You can flex the knees, lift the heels here, really project the tailbone all the way up to the sky. You can bring the ribs to the thighs. Really finding that lengthening. Make sure there's no tension in the neck, in the head. In the next inhale, let's come forward into a plank. Like you might need to take a little step forward with the hands, come into a plank. Exhale, push the body back, downwards facing dog. Maybe you can start to bring the heels down slightly. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Bring the knees down, shins down, hips to heels, Balasana, arms come back. Great. Round up the spine, slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lift the chest, shoulders come back. Great. Now from here, we're going to do this again, but I'm also going to give you another option if you want to go a little bit further. So we come back to tabletop, we bring the toes in, we lift the hips all the way up to the sky. Now again, if you want to go a little bit further, create a little bit more space, you exhale and you come into plank. So we just do this again. We inhale, push back. Now if you want to go a little bit more intense, we flex the knees, push the tailbone back, the ribs are connecting to the thighs. You inhale, round the spine, come all the way forward, and when the shoulders pass the wrists, you drop the hips without touching the mat, lift the chest, shoulders come back. Exhale, flex. Inhale, round. Open up. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale. Last one. And stay in downwards facing dog. Now come out the heels here. Maybe gaze underneath one arm and the other one. Great. Come back to center, bring the knees down. Back to tabletop. From here, bring the left foot out towards the left, so behind you, and then extend the right leg all the way back so that we're coming into a side plank. Now we really want to open the hip here, open the chest, and you could extend that right arm. Now you can stay here in a side plank, if this is enough. If you want to go a little bit further, just extend both legs, placing the right foot on top of the left foot, pushing against the mat, creating space. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Come forward, come into plank. Now we could do knee, chest, chin here, or chaturanga. We're going to do knee, chest, chin. So we bring the knees down, shoulders past the wrist, chest comes through the elbows, chest and chin. Bring the shins down, slide forward into a cobra, shoulders come back, and exhale. hips to heels, Balasana. Round up. Let's do the opposite side. Back to tabletop. Place the right foot out this time. Extend the left leg all the way back into a side plank. Lift that left arm. Now you can stay here if you want to. For 5 breaths. If you want to go a little bit further, extend both legs. Place the left foot on top of the right and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Slowly come back to plank. Knee, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Through the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, bring the knees down. Hips to heels, Balasana. Arms come back. Great, round up. Really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lift the chest, shoulders come back. Breathe, recuperate. Now from here we're going to sit down. We're going to bring the legs forward. Great. Now place the feet hip width apart and bring the hands underneath the knees. Lift the chest, shoulders come back, and then from here activate 90 degrees. Flex the feet. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Come down, give yourself a hug. Forehead to knees, grab opposite elbows. Great. Lift the chest, gaze forward. Let's do it again. Now again, you could either place here, or if you want to, you could place the hands here at either side. Or, if you wanted to go even further, we could extend the legs into Navasana. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Slowly come down. Give yourself a hug. Lift one last time. So again, option 1 could be here. Option 2 here. Option 3, extend. 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Exhale and hug. Gaze forward, bring the hands behind you, fingers are looking forward, feet are hip width apart, ground the toes, make sure you're not lifting, and as you inhale, push against the mat, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, the thighs, open the chest, maybe stay here, maybe bring the head back, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Slowly come down. That's it. Bring the forearms down behind you. So you bring the elbows down. Fingers looking forward. Breathe. From here, extend one leg all the way to the sky and then the other leg. Activate the feet. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring one leg down, heel comes down without touching, inhale up. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale. Exhale both. It's normal to tremble, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And both. Last one each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Both. Great. And then from here, bring the feet down, lift. Extend the arms forward, round the spine, and then start to come down really slowly, using the abdominals vertebra by vertebra. Great, lie down. From here, place the palm of the hands down on the ground, feet are hip width apart, ground the toes, and as you inhale, start to push against the mat, peeling off glutes, spine, all the way to the shoulder blades. Activate, don't open the knees, make sure they're hip width apart, breathe. Slowly come down, rounding the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Great, 2 more, inhale, lift slowly. Exhale, round and come down. Last one, inhale. And hold. Great, now stay here, interlace the fingers behind the back, push the hands against the mat, and start to bring elbows, shoulders together, lifting the chest. Make sure knees are still hip width apart, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, bring the hands down, slowly come down. Now from here, we're going to go into a Viparita Karani. So you're going to extend the legs all the way up to the sky. Now you're really activating the quads here, the thighs, flexing the feet. Hold here, breathe, finding that 90 degrees. All the lower back is really on the mat, grounding. Pushing the shoulders also against the mat. You can gaze at the toes. And slowly, using the palms like brakes, start to bring the legs down. Touch the ground, let's give ourselves a hug, knees to chest, forehead to knees. You can give yourself 2 kisses for this practice. Slowly come down. Now, let's try a full bridge here. Now if it's in your practice, great, just place the hands close to the ears and let's go into a full bridge. Now if it's not in your practice, make sure that you can touch the heels with the fingertips. Make sure the feet are grounded. And maybe you can just lift and place the top of the head onto the mat. Maybe you can stay here. Or maybe you can push all the way up And open the chest. Try and keep 5 deep breaths here. Great. Slowly come down. Knees to chest. Give yourself a hug again. Great. And then from here, we're going to balance backwards and forwards. You're coming all the way back and then all the way forward. So you're kind of making yourself a little ball. Inhale. Exhale, maybe 4 or 5 times. Last one. And sit. Great. So this is the second class of the program. So from here onwards, we're starting on with the third one. So we're going to focus more on the lower body, on the hips and the hamstrings,